Meteorologist Grace Anello with 31 Triple Doppler.
I do declare, I came out, pulled my car out, and not a raindrop hit the windshield.
Nothing. It's a good feeling when that happens.
It is. Now, if we get some sunshine, we'll be all right.
I would love that. It might be a hot minute, but, probably eventually it'll come.
Okay.
One
There's
day.
hope.
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe that'll be our gold medal in the Olympics as we'll finally get to see some sun. 5:18 on your Friday morning, 31 Triple Doppler showing a whole lot of rain in southern Tennessee. A touch of that pushing into western Franklin County, into northern Madison and Jackson County. If you're waking up in Hazel Green right now, you're probably waking up to light rain, but many of the rest of us are dry. 72 degrees right now in the Rocket City, 74 in Muscle Shoals, and 72 both in Gadsden and in Fort Payne. This morning, our temperatures are right where they have been all week long. What you're going to notice more than those temperatures is exactly what Chris and Demetria said. You're not going to need your umbrella this morning. This afternoon, though, you might. Now, today is the first day of the Olympics in Paris, France, and they're looking at some scattered rain in their neck of the woods, too. They're going to have cloudy skies and a high temperature in the low 80s. But here's the thing. In the Rocket City, it's not too different of a forecast. Now, we'll be a little bit drier. We're not going to see quite the extent of rain that they will, but our high temperature also sitting in the mid-80s. And to be honest with you, I'll choose the Rocket over the Eiffel Tower any day of the week. All right, take a look at the rest of your Friday. Here's how it all plays out for you. That rain stays primarily in southern Tennessee for much of the early morning hours. By the time the sun rises, we start to see it kind of spread south and east a touch, but it's lighter rain, and only one or two of us are seeing it. Many of us will head out the door to work and to camp this morning in dry conditions. We'll keep light rain through the rest of the morning hours. It becomes more widespread, but quite similar to yesterday. Notice these very, very light green hues up until lunchtime. That's just drizzle. That's just mist when you need to have your wipers on their lowest speed setting. It is not going to be a washout by any stretch today. Pockets of that light rain will stay with us for the rest of your workday. And by the time you're commuting home later this afternoon into this evening and planning your Friday night plans, conditions, well, they're quite cloudy, but they're also dry. And that is good news. Which means if you're like me and you have just been waiting to head to Toyota Field to watch the Trash Pandas take on the Lookouts this week, tonight is your night to do it. We'll stay cloudy, but we will stay dry. 82 when the game first starts and sitting in the upper 70s when we get to the last play of the game. All right, let's talk about your weekend. It's looking a little different than it was just yesterday. This is a brand new update on future radar. When you wake up Saturday at 7 a.m., widespread rain, but light rain. That stays with us through the early morning, and then it kind of starts to fizzle out by the time we get to lunchtime. We're not completely dry, but far fewer of us are seeing that rain on your Saturday, so that's good news. By the time we get to the late afternoon, we have clearing come for each and every one of us, so your dry late afternoon for all. And then right around dinner time, that's when we see some rain push into our southern counties and the shoals. Your Saturday high temperature, 88 degrees. By no means a washout, not completely dry, but if you have outdoor plans on Saturday, you're probably still good to go. Sunday, we're dry as you get to church, but then late afternoon, it is rain. It is one or two embedded thunderstorms, and it is widespread, sticking around for each and every one of us well into the bedtime hours. Sunday's high temperature sitting in the mid-80s. Take a look at next Thursday. Do our eyes deceive us, or is that the sunshine?